Get over here, it's got a nice big red Chinese blanket as a backdrop for this scene. It works perfectly, blocks the sun, like professional movie studio style. Alright. Variation 0, always confirm that, especially with CT meters of any kind being hooked up directly. So be extra careful here. If I forget to turn the variac down from a previous test on the direct wide high current meter, I could risk overload and burning it out. So we'll check that it's on 0. Now 5 amps, 800/5, so it's 800 amps going through the current transformers to get 5 amps into that meter. So I've got the little clamp meter out. We'll get this meter loaded up to its maximum rating, which is 5 amps. So direct wide, this is only a 5 amp meter. Let's get this on here. Turn up slowly. Our reading spot on here, and we've got that line is, no, it's hard to tell because it doesn't have the increment marker, but say it's the one above that, so it's the second one before that line there. Well, 6 amps is max, 6 amps. There we go. As much as I push it, 6 amps going through that meter. That's fully loaded. So technically there'll be 900 amps going through the CTs for this meter to register to pick up the 6 amps going into it. So this is where they came off a big industrial heavy consumer, maybe a skyscraper or maybe a big factory. Because yeah, trivectors are pretty much, or trivector meters are pretty much unheard of here. I asked the meter guy, been in business since he was very young, so you've never seen a trivector meter here. Before I was just used a distribution board with your separate panel meters instead of one big unit. It's kind of odd. They actually yeah, thought it would have been cheaper just to get a trivector meter that has all the meters inbuilt into one unit, but it was better to do it the other way apparently. To put have a panel, a switchboard with all the separate meters instead. Of, must have been yeah, just a standard they had. So yeah, I can't get any trivectors here. That's one of the reasons why. Never even seen one. Never seen a picture of an Australian one or any in service here. They've always been separate switchboard meters. But yeah, definitely keep getting more of these meters because I might even get more vintage panel meters too. So it's the best way to get them. Get set up my own little switchboard here. Good when I get my own bloody man cave, where I can afford to get my own place, but the way this government's going with this negative gearing and everything, bullshit. No one's going to afford to rent or even have their own house anymore. I'd love to have a nice shed, a nice, maybe an old, nice, I could just have a nice strong wall. I can I'll build up a nice big, probably a wooden board like this on the wall, on a nice big heavy duty frame, and just have all my meters on it. Do kind of like what Watthour 2007 done. Because not only do these old meters look cool, but they'll actually I could actually run them and have them operational as a bonus. Because they actually especially the old panel meters, like amp and volt meters from the last century, they're all being sold off for a high amount of money, just for use as movie props or on display. Which is fine, but I'd love to get hold of some more, just so I can actually use them for their intended purpose. Just to look cool. And various things around the house. Yeah, it's just going to be a long test. What have I got? One increment on a lettuce and Gaia. Close look at this email one. It's going down that way, so it's gone one up. Yeah, it's gone one up. It's the same. It's incrementing the same. That's a problem with phantom loading CT meters. Just be patient. Takes a long time to get a full kilowatt hour test. But I won't do that because it'll take ages. It's taking, yeah, it's 5 minutes to do 1/10, so it will take an hour on here to do 1 full kilowatt hour. It's a pretty slow moving wheel. There's other things we got to take into account, because this is actually going fast in a way, the way I've got it hooked up. Over time it won't be accurate, so K100 I think. That's the multiplier on a CT, but I've got it directly hooked up, so I think it's divided by 100. Anyway, get that 6 off. I go maybe another 20 watt hours, something like that. Yeah, I go 1/10 of a watt hour more. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll stop it there actually. Very, very slow process to test the CT ones. I should have dug out the current transformer some storage, but it's still got to be slow. Because that would go fast and register the same as that if I had the CTs in this one. That's how I did it last time. Yeah, I got receipt my current transformer was put away in storage. Using those will probably be a little bit easier with doing a proper test on the CT meters. Anyway, let's give it a light dust off. This thing's pretty damn neat. Looks pretty much brand new. Nice and clean. Quite an interesting move. Lost sight. Interesting. Must have, I don't know if that means demolished or something like that, or just upgraded. Anyway, nice and clean. Looks bloody brand new. You see there's like a scuff on here. I think that's because it's been sitting in the cardboard box on its side and it's just rubbed. That'll buff out, that's not much of a drama. But all the original seals, original terminal cover. Looks brand spanking new. The specs again. Here we go. Thanks for watching.